Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It's your man Rashid. Welcome to Ages and Stages Super Tuesdays live. We are live from Houston, Texas. Hope everybody's having a great evening thus far. We're gonna let a couple people join. I was a little late getting up the stream or the notification. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to stay consistent. Let me know if you can hear me. For those of you who are joining in the chat, thank you again. Again, this is Ages and Stages Super Tuesdays. I'm your host, Rashid Floyd. In Ages and Stages, we talk about life, love, relationships, and everything in between. Please like and subscribe if you're not already. Please tell a friend and tell a friend that I'm back and consistently back and got some great, cool things coming for you guys to check out physically in person and on the channel. Again, tell a friend, turn those notifications on. Ages and Stages is back, baby. Ages and Stages, life, love, relationships, and all the stuff in between. Again, I'm your host, Rashid Floyd, and we're about to get into tonight's topic. We've got 5 people already on watching. Please comment in the chat that you can hear me, please, and we'll get started. Let me know if you can hear me. I'd appreciate it. And then we're going to get to started on tonight's topic. If you didn't know, this is tonight's topic. Ooh, are women still the prize in 2025? Did not intend for that to rhyme, but swag like that. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so that is tonight's topic. This is going to be a good one. Are women still the prize in 2025? Again, y'all make comments. Please let me know if you can hear me and we can get started. Please, 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 if you wouldn't mind. Can you hear me? 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 Jug Flex Promoter, can you hear me? Thank you for joining. Post the show. All right. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm assuming you can hear me. All right. We won't be here long. Just want to talk about a couple things. Again, let's get back to our sponsor, Sally Boy, sallysboy.com, all natural skincare products, all natural, no artificial colors, dyes, no animal products. It's a great, great product started by a friend of mine who is an independent entrepreneur and a black man at that. So y'all please support sallysboy.com, sallysboy.com. Again, I use the Fresh and Clean lotion, from Sally's Boy, Fresh and Clean lotion, Benjamin's Fresh and Clean lotion. Also, the Fresh and Clean soap bar. This is a body bar for the body. Hold on, let me see. There we go. Fresh and Clean soap bar. Remember, all natural, no animal products, no artificial dyes and products and chemicals and things of that nature. And I also use the Black Honey shave bar. He has multiple shave bars. I like the Black Honey. Let's see if y'all can get that Black Honey. Ladies, you can use this for your legs as well. I use it for this bald head of mine. Go to sallyboy.com, sallysboy.com. Tell them the car guy sent you. And Upsurge Brands on Instagram. Upsurge Brands on Instagram sent me this ergonomic pillow that I use to sleep. I have 2. I use one to sleep with. It helps prevent snoring. I don't snore, but if I was to snore, it would help prevent snoring. Let me show you all this, right? And it keeps your head up. So I do sometimes wake up with crook in my neck. This has prevented that, and I sleep better. Trust me. And for those of you who work a lot at home or always on a computer, it works as a great back support. Yeah. So shout out to Upsurge Brands on Instagram. Y'all follow them and get yourself a pillow and get hooked up. All right. And then last but not least, I have a speed dating event coming live to Houston at Houston's 5-star restaurant, Doves. Doves is a beautiful steakhouse seafood restaurant in the heart of Midtown in Houston, Texas. We are doing our first speed dating event that is going to be on Wednesday, June 11th. Wednesday, June 11th. Let me confirm that date. I don't want to mess y'all up, but it's already sold out for women to participate in the speed dating rounds. Now we're going to have a live social hour there prior to. Every doors open at 7. And guys, I need you to sign up. I've seen these women, and they are beautiful women of all ages, shapes, and color. And you will be doing yourself a disservice if you do not attend this event. We have a few tickets left for men, and that ticket's going to give you dinner, drinks, and attendance to the speed dating event. Again, that is going to be on June 11th. That's a Wednesday, June 11th at Doves here in Houston. Please come by. I am hosting that, and holler at me and come by, and maybe you can meet your match, because it's all about love. We're all about the love and positivity on this page, because I value relationships, and most people who are watching this channel who buy with me value relationships. We just need to talk about them, see if we can get them straight, so we can have loving, lasting, long relationships, right? All right, so let's dive into the topic for tonight. Are women still the prize in 2025? I actually think yes, you absolutely are. Women, you are still the prize in 2025, but there's certain caveats that come with that, and we're going to talk about those things, right? I hear a lot from you ladies. I've got a sister, I've got female friends that I talk to that are kind of talking about some of the dynamics have changed. Mm. Hold on, is there another one planned? I'll come from. So I do plan on. So I'll be honest with you. Depending on how this one goes, and it's been some great feedback. I'm sorry, she's asking about the Doves speed dating event. I mean, it's been overwhelming, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more. And you never know, we might take them on the road. But be on the lookout. I'm probably gonna have more of a singles social events as well, where the tickets aren't going to be as limited, and we're probably going to do some live taping of the Agent Stages show there, and have like cocktails and conversation, and like kind of battle of the sexes, having conversation between men and women. So be on the lookout for that. But that's a great question, and thank you for that. But jumping back into the topic, are women still the prize in 2025? I absolutely think so. But at the same time, do all men feel that way? Because I've been talking to a lot of ladies lately, and they feel that the roles have been reversed. That men are now thinking they're the prize. That men feel that they need to be pursued and chased. Really, ladies, is it that bad out there? Men are really doing that, fellas. Please don't tell me that it's gotten to the point where we're out there thinking that we need to be chased, that we're the prize. Now I'll tell you what I think we are, but we'll get a little bit. We'll that's a little bit later in the show. But men and women, if you are watching and listening to this, is that true? Do men now in 2025 that they think they're the prize? Do they feel that they no longer need to pursue females and women, or court and be chivalrous and things of that nature? Do they feel that the roles have been reversed? Women, are you out here chasing men, or are you getting turned off by men who think they need to be chased or pursued? Please, I would love to hear back from you in your comments, whether live or in the chat or below. And I'll give you my thoughts on that. So let's dive into it. Why do I think women are still the prize? Because women, you still are Mother Earth. You still, everything comes and goes through you. God put you here for a reason, and I don't believe those reasons have changed. Even though socioeconomics have changed, women are making more money. They're getting more roles of leadership, and sometimes men are now thinking that those roles are reversed. So women are acting more masculine, and to a point, I'm seeing that, yes. And then women, that's a whole nother conversation. Being in your soft feminine era, that's a buzz phrase everybody likes to talk about, but are you really doing it? But let's still focus on the men and what I'm hearing, and the women, what I'm hearing, that men feel the need to be chased. Yeah, some things have changed, but a lot of things will never ever change. And the things about the women and what you all are put here for, I think it's a tremendous thing to be proud of, and for men to understand and never lose sight of Mother Earth. The woman comes from our rib. Yes, she comes here as a helpmate, but she is to be on the side of us, right? Never in front or never behind. Now, there's certain things that a woman would want from us, right? Leadership, protection, provision, and things of those nature, and spiritual leadership if a woman wants the traditional of those roles. But I'm thinking those women are still out there, and those women want to be pursued, and they want to be known and feel that they are the prize. Now, why is this changing? I have an opinion behind that because I think men are starting to see that quality, high value men, let's use that word, high value men seeing that we're outnumbered as far as the ratio. Men have selection from women to choose from. And I do believe that is the case. But men, we should not be losing sight of being um, the pursued or the minority, and to feel think that the roles are reversed, that women need to cater to us. Now in dating, of course, everybody has to sell themselves to a certain extent. You have to sell yourself to a person that you're trying to date. You have to show who you are, your true authentic self, and try to be transparent and things of those nature. But I still believe that men and women roles are vastly different, especially in the dating process. A woman needs to be pursued. A woman needs to feel beautiful. A woman needs to feel taken care of. A woman needs to have their doors open for them. Men, we still need to be chivalrous. And just because they are outnumbered, guess what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a little secret. Men, they know that. They know they're outnumbered. Trust me, they understand. They know they're outnumbered. That doesn't mean we have to act like we're the prize, though. They know, so we can still be our chivalrous self. Men, I'm hearing that we're not opening doors for women anymore. We're not making them feel beautiful. We're not telling them that they're beautiful. We're not honoring them with the respect and admiration that they deserve, just because we know that they're outnumbered. And yes, for the most part, as men get older, they get a bigger and more plethora of women to choose from. Because if you're a high value man, you have probably more than 80% of the population who want 5% of that high value man. But that doesn't mean we should take advantage of those things and now feel that we need to be chased and pursued. Because once we start doing that, then you can no longer complain about women being masculine and women not taking and not valuing men in a leadership role, because now you're allowing them to switch the roles. And if you're allowing yourself to be chased and pursued by a woman, what do you think is going to happen? Right? So men, just because the advantages and the numbers are in our favor, don't mean that we have to act like the lady in the relationship, because again, they know that they're outnumbered. So I'll tell you, men, what we are. We are the talent. Men, yes, you hear me. Ladies, you hear me. We're the talent. And I'll tell you the difference between talent and the prize. Typically, talent is hard to find, right? Talent is typically in the minority. When guys, we always talk about sports, and when you relate to sports teams, um, there's 32 teams in the NBA. There's only 360 players in the NBA with talent, right? There's millions and thousands and millions of people and men who want to play basketball but didn't have the talent to get to that certain level. And what are they all ultimately trying to get? They're trying to get money, fame, and ultimately the prize. The prize of winning a championship. The prize is the ultimate goal to get to what you want out of life. Well, it's the same thing in dating. It's the same thing with men and women. Men, especially men of value, who work hard, who honor women, who take care of their children, all the good things that most women are looking for. Yes, we are the talent. We're the talent, but there's a difference. Okay. The talent is highly sought after. The talent is wanted. The talent is in the minority. But what happens when the talent doesn't work hard or doesn't work to assume or to gain the prize that they're seeking? They will fall by the wayside. And guess what? Someone else with talent will come along and take your place. So, men, I don't ever want you to think that just because we're outnumbered, and we know that we have more choice in the women that we choose, because we're not looking for the same values in women that women look for in men. We're not looking for leadership. We're not looking for you to take care of us. We're not looking for spiritual leadership. We're not looking for those type of things. We're looking for a helpmate, a teammate, someone who can make us better, someone who can hold us accountable. We don't want high value men or men of stature and value. Don't want a yes woman, one who will hop on one leg and bark like a dog, but we want different things. A woman who says she wants leadership and wants a high value man who makes a certain amount of money, who can take care of the household if it needs to be, right? Those men, these women know that these men are hard to find and hard to come by. So the women are doing all the things that they need to do. They're getting their nails done, the eyebrows, eyelashes, and staying in shape and trying to do all the things that they know men like because we are very visual. But at the same time, men, we cannot change the common and the true order of things. Even though sometimes in society we see a lot of things that aren't like they once were. But at the end of the day, as the talent, we have to understand as a talent, when you're talented, it comes a lot of it takes on a whole kind of process of its own. With much is given, much is required. And when talented people, guess what? You have to continue to work hard and hone your craft. If not, you'll fall off and you'll get replaced. Just like when you're not performing in basketball, football, sports, or even in life. I'm in a competitive environment. I'm in sales. If I don't kill, I don't eat. So I have to go out and kill and eat and try to feed myself and my family every single day. That's the natural order of men, how we were raised and brought up in the beginning of time. Now, yes, a lot of women are having to do that, but they want to come home and be in that soft life, in that soft area. And when a man is now switching those roles and reverses, I'm sure, ladies, y'all aren't moist down in the lower region that we like to call the you know the box, I should say. But no, anyway, but really, I would love to hear your comments and what are your thoughts on this because um, a lot of these roles are getting reversed, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing nor what I'm hearing. Man, we still need to do all those things. We still need to call and check on them. Please call me and let me know you made it home. Send flowers, send candy, send gifts. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Because once you get lazy and just feel that you have the advantage because they are outnumbered, guess what? They're always gonna know who's next. They're always gonna know who's gonna be out there replaced. Trust me, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all always know who's next. Now, I'm not saying they want to open up that get out of jail free card and go to next, but it's all about the talent performing up to the standards that we have set. Now, men, I don't want you to go out there lying and try to act like something that you're not. Be honest, be forthright and forthcoming, and tell the women what you're looking for and show them that you're about your business and you stand on what you say. And ladies, you have to do the same. Give us that soft feminine energy and know what you look for in a man is not what we look for in you. Okay. We want to help mate. We want peace and we want someone that we can bounce ideas off. We can share our hopes, dreams, aspirations, and our fears and insecurities. If you give us that, men, why can we not give the ladies what they want and what they need and what they deserve? Because they know they're outnumbered. So they have to perform as well. They have to give us the things that we need, that we desire, and that what makes us happy. Ladies, if you give us that, and men, if you do the right thing and continue to show these women that they are of value, that they matter, that they are needed and wanted amongst anything else. I don't care what other race, black women, hear me loud and clear. You're valued, you are needed. We want you, we love you. Men, do not get it twisted. I know a lot of shit is changing. Understand, we're the talent and the women are always and forever will be the prize. Now, at the same time, does talent get a lot of rope? Yeah. The talent gets to kind of come and go sometimes in certain facets of society. Yeah, absolutely. And we all know that. We know men can do certain things that women can't do. Well, guess what? It's double standard. I'm tired of people trying to act like we're equal and even. We're not. We're not the same. I don't want to be you, and I'm sure you do not want to be us. But I value what you do and what you bring to the table. And women, you need to do the same for us. And understand, we all need to be looking for 80% of what we need. You need to understand the value that you bring and appreciate it and understand that you and the other person are going to have their flaws and their faults. But once we can identify those things and pull in the same direction, I think we'll be better off. Understanding our roles as men, you know that you're the talent and living in that space, being confident, chest out, because women like confident men. Women like a confident man that can stand in and own any room and don't let any woman tell you different. But at the same time, I'm going to pull and take over that room with my queen right next to me by my side. Right. So we have to do those things, fellas. Let's not lose sight of the prize. The prize is the women, and women, you understand we're the talent, and we have to be treated as such. Because soon as we start losing sight of our manhood and the aggression that it takes to go out in this world and be successful, the confidence that we need, once that is stripped from us, it's hard to get that back. And it's hard for us to live in the space of manhood that you say that you want and deserve. So it also takes, you have to, like, the talent gets recruited. And that's more of like, we're talking about the numbers and the ratio, but you can't let that go to your head, fellas. Right. So, yeah, as a top salesperson at Porsche, I'm a Porsche brand ambassador. Do I get to do things that others can't do that don't sell as many cars? No, I can't, but that's life. That's what I'm trying to say. We can't be in this society where we think everything's fair and everything's supposed to be just hunky-dory and everybody's supposed to have equal roles. Guess what? It's never going to happen. So understand where we are in this role and where we are in this life, and go out there and get you your partner and treat these ladies as they should be. And ladies, you treat the man as a talent as he should. And what does the talent need? Let that man tell you. The man that you seek, he will tell you. If you give him an open and honest space and not deny his feelings, his wants, his needs, and feel that that's not necessary, because yes, men, we need to be babied sometimes. Y'all know how we are. That's a part of what we need to be. Understand that. And as a talent, you need to stroke our ego. You need to give us the confidence. You need to tell us when we're wrong, because we want to know that as well. But also understand that we're just trying to do the best that we can. Understand that we have flaws, and be okay with that, and not give us I told you so's. I guarantee you, ladies, if you do those things, we will give everything you want and you deserve. And if a man is not, then you need to move on, because that's not the right man for you. If he wants to be chased or pursued, then that's a little zesty, in my opinion. So I just wanted to get that out for today. This is the topic. I'm sorry I'm a little late with the posting. Again, guys, I'm just talking, just trying to get back my rhythm. And I've got some other cool things coming. I've got a dynamic couple that we're going to be interviewing live next Tuesday. And the conversation is about getting married in college or in high school. Are those relationships in marriage longer lasting? Just through my small research, it's just the people that I know, the people that have gotten married after high school and college are still together. Now, why is that? Have they grown together? Have they had to learn how to be adults together? Have they made mistakes together? And they're not too set in their ways to have to try to move on? Because nowadays is almost thinking like, is marriage after 30 or 35 is doomed? Because now we're set in our ways, and ladies, you got what you're not gonna do. Men, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Is that causing issues in life, in marriage later on in life? Is that why the mortality rate for marriage is at an all-time high? I want to do the numbers. I'm going to have those for you, and I'm going to talk to this couple. I love them. I see them. We went to college together. I see them every homecoming. I just marvel at their relationship. And of course, I know it's never been perfect. And I know they've had their times when probably each one of them has wanted to leave, but they've stuck it. They've stuck it out, and I value them. And I would love for them to come on and kind of give us some secrets on why they've stayed married so long, and some people out there that can hear on that marriages are struggling. Maybe you can hear some perspective from them, and so you to understand it's not so bad. But hey, before I sign off, is there any comments, questions that you guys have for me? I thank you guys again for joining. I appreciate you guys so much. It just feels good to be back. Even if I get on here rambling. But I got some really, really, really cool stuff coming up, y'all. Some really cool stuff. Some more hosting stuff. Again, I've got the speed dating event coming up at Doves of Houston. That's on the horizon, and I'm working on something really, really big, y'all. I can't really disclose it, but it will be on the YouTube channel, and it's going to be really dope. Really, really dope. So thanks again. If you guys don't have any questions, comments, or concerns, hey, I love you guys. There's nothing you can do about it. I'll see you next week. But remember, men, you're the talent, but you're not the prize. Women, you will always and forever be the prize. So men, honor thy women as the prize, and women, treat that man like he's the talent. I promise you, you'll both be better for it. Peace and love. Thank you. Thank you. Salute to you. See you next week. Peace.